So what does it mean to be a Christian dad? Are there things that maybe I should be doing, or maybe things that I shouldn't be doing? Today I'm going to be talking about 3 principles that God has been revealing to me about what it means to be a Christian father. Coming up. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Travis here, aka Dad, and welcome to Dad Done Right, where we do videos about faith and fatherhood designed to encourage, educate, and elevate healthy families. And if you're new today, I'd encourage you to consider subscribing and joining the Dad Done Right family. And today I want to dedicate this video to my good friend and mentor, Pastor Andy Wygand, because not only does he live each of these things out every single day as a great Christian father and role model, but his teachings are part of what inspired some of the stuff I share today. God used them definitely to provide clarity for me in what I was praying about. So over the past few weeks, I've really been praying about what it means to be a Christian father. Now, I'm a dad, and I'm a Christian, and I've read a lot of things about what it means to be a good dad, what defines a dad, what traits good dads should have. But I've read less about what it means to be a good Christian father, and I've found that there's less out there. So I really started praying about this. God, what does being a good Christian father look like? And he started to reveal 3 overall principles and kind of themes. So the first thing that God started to reveal to me as I was thinking and praying about this is to love God. And that may seem ultimately very obvious. If you're a Christian and you're a dad, obviously you should love God. And this is very true, but there is a level of depth to that answer that we're going to explore a little bit more. And in future videos, we'll talk about all the things that are involved in these things. These are just the overall themes, but loving God is more than just saying, yeah, I'm a Christian. Yeah, I believe in Jesus. Matthew 22:37 says, love the Lord your God with all of your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. How many of us can really say that every single day, from the moment we wake up and take our first breath in the morning, that we are following Jesus with all our heart, with all our soul, and all our mind? That we're seeking him in every moment, whenever we make a decision or have a question. I know I don't. I am guilty as charged. So we need to love God with all our heart and all our soul and all our mind, and not because he said so, not because he needs it, because he doesn't. We need it. And when God's telling us to love him, he's not telling us because he's vain or he's egotistical. He's telling us because he loves us, and he wants us to reciprocate that love because he has our best interests at heart, just like a normal father. He is a father to all of us, and he has our best interests at heart. He is our guy. He's our guide, and he is the one that's looking out for us, just like we are looking out for our kids. So for us, God is the ultimate role model. So let our love for God be the frame that holds all the things that we love and hold dearly together. Let it fit into that shape and that mold of what Christ has displayed on the cross. And let us be good stewards of his word and be obedient to his word, because that's what it means to love Jesus. Not to say it, but to live it. The second theme that God has been revealing to me about this topic is actually love our family. So we went from love God to love our family. We love God first, and now we love our family. And I could take that step wider and I could say love people, because as Christians we should love people. But as a Christian dad, let's narrow that gaze and focus for a minute. The world has so many false ideas of what a good family, what a strong family, what a healthy family should look like, from things like TV and social media. There's just so many things that distort what a family should look like. And a healthy family is really dependent on healthy relationships within the family. And you can't have healthy relationships in a family without love. So it's up to us as dads to be facilitators of this love, to be facilitators of a father's love, because a father loves us. We should be displaying the love of Jesus and a father's love to our family. One of the things that you really want to think about as a father is creating that environment that feels secure and stable. Because when you think about it, we're really raising up the next generation of dads. You want to have kids remembering their childhood, that, yeah, my dad was super involved. Yeah, I could talk to my dad about anything. You need to build up that dependability and credibility in the environment. But you also have to do special things like have dinners and form that community to achieve this. Let's take the scope of love our families, actually narrow it just a little bit further for a second. I want to narrow that even more and say, love the mother of your child. When I think about that, I think kids are way more intelligent than we give them credit for sometimes. They can sense anger. They can sense frustration. You should be treating the mother of your child with respect and honoring her. As a mother, as a Christian, you should be honoring and respecting her. So go the extra mile and get her flowers. Make dinner for her sometimes. Do things that kids will recognize. And then they'll be like, wow, yeah, my dad really loves my mom. And they will carry those kind of things with them forever. As they become fathers and husbands, they will recognize that and carry that with them if you continue to display it and role model it. And that leads me to the final point that God has been revealing to me and working in me, and that is prove it. If you love God, prove it. You love your family, prove it. If you love your wife, prove it. Model and share your faith. What we want as dads is to see our kids grow up with the same kind of faith that we have. How can we expect them to learn it and accept it and grow it if we're not living it out loud? As a Christian dad, the keys to success are loving God, loving your family, and proving it by living it and sharing it and modeling it to our family and to everyone around us. All right, guys, those are the 3 principles and themes that God has really been just working in me on. And it's really simple, but it's not easy. Love God, love your family, and prove it. Share and model your faith for both the world and for your family. And the reward is so great. What greater reward could there be than as a dad seeing your kids know Jesus? Alright guys, that is going to do it. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really means the world to me. If you liked it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to join the Dad Done Right family. And we're going to talk again real soon. God bless. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Travis here, aka Dad, and we invite you to subscribe. There's a motorcycle.